What's going on, you little Robin Hood hating motherfuckers? All right, so I'm going to get into the whole Benito story in a bit, but I want to just my fucking thumbs, they're all fucked up. I mean, like literally, I go into my elevator, I gotta fucking go like that with the hoof to get to my fucking apartment because I can't type no more. So in my brain, in the Lou supercomputer, I've been able to put together a lot of the things you people are asking. One, Lou, do you really think this can go up to 1,000? Watch some videos, motherfucker. I think I'm the only one that's actually proven it. Love you. Two, should I move out of Robinhood and go to someplace else and transfer because it's a couple of days? Once again, I can't tell you what to do with your money, your oxygen tank money. But here's the thing. Here's the deal with Robinhood. I don't use Robinhood. Pretend you're in business, right? And you meet another business person. And you guys are talking. And all of a sudden he's telling you, you know something, I deal with this fucking broker, but he fucking did this, he did that, he did this, he didn't call me back, he stopped me, he blocked me and everything. You're like, are you fucking serious? He treated you like a fucking wet hermaphrodite? Hold on a second. Let me Google this up. Holy shit, look at all these fucking news stories. He did what to who and what to this. You make your decision. Would you get on a fucking plane that all you fucking hear about is the fucking plane crashing, one fucking wheel going that way to New Jersey, and the fucking luggage lands in St. Thomas? If you're gonna do business with something, you look at what they've done. And if you feel cool with that, go ahead, motherfucker, because we're gonna be here you saying, ooh, dude, you don't let me sell. Anyway, it's up to you. I think at the end of the day, everybody saw on GameStop what Robinhood, say did, or what they like to say didn't do, or whatever the fuck what happened. Here's what I say what happened. I'm a little boy from the Ukraine. I'll kick that little boy if he fucking rob money from me. But anyway, my thing is, if you go to you fucking Yelp generation, you fucking dumb fuckers. You read Yelp, you take a fucking, you for a restaurant review, you go to Yelp, then you take a fucking Uber to the restaurant, and it's just come back to earth for 1 second. Look at the reviews of the business you're looking to engage with. Let's just simplify it. Let's say Robinhood is a business, or Fidelity, or any of their business. Look at the reviews. I'll fucking kill them, you motherfucker. Motherfuckers out there, we're gonna get a gun. Real gangster. Look at the reviews. Make up your own mind. I can't tell you what to do, I got a friend that he's been dating this wild, crazy chick. She swings on him all the time. But I love her. Fucking got a tooth chip and everything. I stopped telling him to fucking evade that chick a long time ago. Now I'm just telling him, listen, you better take like judo or something, because I don't know, I can't give you any more advice. Is Robinhood gonna do something to you? How could I possibly answer that? I know there's a lot of litigation on them. I don't know, do they want to have more? I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Nobody knows what anybody's broker is gonna do. You could be safe in Robinhood, and because they learned their lesson or something happened or they fixed it, whatever, and then you move someplace else, and they're like. Pfft. Also, let me explain a little bit of technology. The system of mass sales has not been perfected. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. Back in the old days, the dinosaur time, whatever, you read something in the fucking Wall Street Journal, you get a feeling. You call your fucking broker. He's not there? Tell him to call me. You go through that shit, then finally, you get that fucking cocaine addict. Yeah, how you doing? Hey, Lou, what's going on? Listen, I want to put money down on this. Well, why do you want to do that for? I'll take it no matter what, but what do you want to do that for? Listen, I heard this. Now, he has to take it. He has to send the order. The whole deal goes to the floor. Then he has to wait for a bid, and the order to sell, then it has to be brought back. And the whole process, and his, debit, credit from the account. It was a whole fucking thing. Same thing with sales. When the market was bad, if you go back to like 87, You know, one of the biggest problems, anybody with money, there was tons of people with money screaming into fucking phones. So, remember you see the pictures of the fucking guys with the fucking 3 phones to the fucking head and screaming? They're trying to fulfill sell orders. Okay? Now, fast forward, the computers are there to do a lot of things, yada, yada, yada. And those computers are amazing, but they're not for you. What does that mean? You're not a high priority client. Lou's telling you the real deal on this. You're not a high priority client. You're a mad cow to them. Fucking mad cow. You're just somebody that the devil started to recognize. I could rob these motherfuckers. I could bring them into the fucking casino, control the table, and I could limit when they could flip their cards. And I could add more cards, more chips. I could load the dice. I could even fucking make sure the wheel spins a couple of more times. The retail investor's a sucker. I'm sorry to say it. I love you motherfuckers to death, and that's why I'm here. But the retail investor is a fucking sucker. Why? One, you're paying too fucking much. If you were to develop a relationship with a fucking broker, which the way it's supposed to be, I'll give you an example. I know a guy in the city for longest time. He was basically my restaurant guy. If I ever needed a restaurant for whatever reason, a special restaurant, whatever fucking kind of restaurant I had to get in because I had clients, whatever had to be done, he was my restaurant guy. He did this business for everybody, okay? He was the fucking restaurant guy. He'll get you in where you need to be for whatever reason, whatever, okay? And New York City before COVID, now, fucking restaurants, they're fucking a seat outside next to a garbage can. But before, this fucking city was the dining capital of the world, and a lot of business was done there. Okay, so moving on. You built a relationship with somebody in order to make sure that business was done. So when that phone came, done. Just like my attorney, I called, done. Why? Because that motherfucker knows that every year I'm fucking showing up. Just like the IRS, here's your check. You don't gotta call me, hey Lou, how about we go fucking hunt some midgets down or something. Hey, by the way, listen, are you thinking about retaining us this year again? What do? I cover my fees from last year, make sure everything's okay, get a free t-shirt, a pen, whatever the fuck whatever. It's fucking stupid stuff. We're thinking of you. Like, yeah, right, motherfucker. Now, but my big black hermaphrodite, he's fucking solid. I'll sick that gorilla on anybody. What am I saying? You don't have a relationship. You don't have a relationship. The retail investor doesn't have a connection to your broker. You're just a blip on the fucking screen. So you have to understand the fuckery starts in the technology on your phone or on your tablet or whatever. Because that fuckery is basically like a wind tunnel that it's going to channel everything, and then it hits the algorithms. And then that's when they start doing their fuckery. Between your button to buy or sell and the broker, there's a fucking high frequency system of go fuck yourself. And they're the ones that basically start doing something. So the broker can take a little taste, okay? Melania, not yet. Then the broker, he makes his money on the spread, okay? He makes his money on the spread. If it says 1025 and he sells it to you at 1027, let me tell you something. That little spread, you may think, no big deal. But if you're doing that shit all day long, making that spread, the fees are nothing. The spread, that's the deal. Now imagine you have a supercomputer helping you with those spreads. You're fucking juggling midgets like that. It doesn't matter. So anyway, moving past that. Then you got the broker. He's in bed with the fucking market maker who happens to be the devil. A lot of shady, crazy things are being done. Who gave a lot of these fucking apps their seed money to start up their, hey, you too can be a stock investor and invest in crypto and everything else? The devil. So the devil help finance, indirectly or directly, the app on your phone, on your laptop, on your tablet, whatever it may be. They have relationships, whatever. Like I said, once we go and we're fucking out there, who stays behind? The devil and his demons. And they rebuild hell. You understand? You motherfuckers are you motherfuckers are in hell. I don't have to tell you that. Some of you motherfuckers are tonight going, you're fucking repeating shit that the fucking Padre said to the Exorcist. Remember that chick? I'd have fucking knocked her the fuck out. I would have walked in that room, saw that bitch, I'd turn her head. I'd have been like, hey, bitch, you on your own. None of that shit for me. I dated a bitch like that. I don't deal with that stuff. Anyway, that being said, so how do you protect yourself? Okay. Something called the United States legal system. Okay? If you want to avenge yourself after you get fucked, you need proof that you were fucked. You need those screenshots, okay? But it doesn't end there. Let's say, for example, you're trying to sell your position and they do not want to fucking sell it to you. Well, guess what? It's called the fucking fax machine. I remember this. This was a fucking sweet play. Couldn't get to the broker, couldn't get to the broker, couldn't get to the broker. Real simple. Printed out a piece of paper. My name is so-and-so and so. These are my positions, so-and-so and so-and-so. Whatever, I faxed it. The fax had a timestamp. And guess what I told them? If you don't execute those orders, I'm going to clean you out. Timestamp. That was old school. You understand? So I think if you guys are dealing with your brokers now, you know, retail, hey, listen, if I can't get through and there's a delay or whatever, what are your alternates? Fax, email, secondary office numbers. That customer service will get back to you in 17 days after you fucking are hungry and you're cooking cats. Don't believe in that stuff. Because I helped design some of those user interfaces. And you're just going to go into a pool where somebody named Y in the Philippines is going to come back and go, yes, I am very happy you're still a customer. You're over here, bitch, I'm starving. I don't got rent money. Where the fuck? It's been 7 days. Very nice to meet you, sir. What is your name? Bitch, you don't know my fucking name. I'm broke. Those customer support stuff, that's just there to help you blow off the fucking steam. You understand? That's fucking stupid. You know? That's all it is. That's like your mother giving you a hug before your father fucking digs into you. The fuck is the hug for? The hug is to let you feel like, okay, it's coming. So I'm telling you, that's what you have to do. Contact your fucking apps now. And say, listen, if you guys can't fulfill my sell order, what's the backup? You understand? Record that shit. Because all that is part of your discovery in a lawsuit if you have to go that way. It's real simple. Because my attorney is going to say, what did they do to you? This. Or what did you do? What proof do you have? And all of a sudden, all that's put into a complaint. And there's exhibits. Here's my screenshots. Here's the fax I sent. Here's the phone call, the person I spoke to at this time. Look, I videotaped myself calling him. Because remember, at the end of the day, you're going to have companies doing nefarious shit when there's money. When there's a lot of money? What do you think the spreads are fucking big now? 901, 910, 9. You think those are fucking spreads? Wait till this shit starts going up to the fucking whatever all over. A fucking spread could be like $75. Who the fuck knows? You seen that line? Who do the lines? You see when those lines fucking dip? How fast they fucking just. Can you imagine processing hundreds of thousands of fucking orders and the spreads? You're talking about. You're in a different fucking world. Okay, now that I blink my eyes, I want to just let you guys know something. Like I said, it's not the phone. Trust me. It is the fact that it is already late. I've been up since like, I don't know, if I ever fucking sleep with you almost. People are thinking, yo, Lou, capital gains, man. Capital gains. I'm like, motherfucker, make money first. Make money first and you can talk about that later. Go mug somebody. I'll tell you what to do with the $50. Anyway. You motherfuckers don't let people sleep. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is you have to start protecting yourself. It's just as simple as that. Just like on this whole AMC, Jimmy Willis, nefarious fucks trying to steal your money, fraud you, tell you to sell, bots, everything. That's the world you're in right now. We in right now. Duking it out. So, that being said, make a decision. If you want to stay with Robinhood, that's up to you. You know? When you go to a restaurant that they have fucking pictures of big rats fucking taking out the front counter. I went here last night, a rat bit me in the foot, and my father is now on COVID meds. You're not gonna go there. You know? It's up to you. You make the decision. It's your money. I'm not gonna guide you. I can't tell you to do that. Think about it. Then you lose money, you come after loot. Then I gotta get the Gorilla Squad on you. Before we go to court, I get the Gorilla Squad. My birthdays look like DMX party. Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at. At the end of the day, you have to understand. You gotta think. If you have a bad feeling, you know, for the men in the audience, fuck the men. Love you motherfuckers. The women in the audience. When you get in a fucking guy with a guy's car, he's been acting creepy all night long. Some of you fucking would. And you see all of a sudden this motherfucker has duct tape and rope in the back. And he's fucking thinking, get in the car, bitch. We're gonna go to New Jersey. And you ain't never coming back to New York. You wouldn't do it. You have intuitions. You mace that motherfucker. You know? You're gonna mace him eventually one day. You might as well mace him now. So anyway, that being said, we're macing somebody. Real mace. I took care of the Robin Hood. I don't want to hear about Robin Hood no more. I was a boy in the Ukraine. Could you imagine me in a congressional hearing? Yo, they're fucking criminals. I don't give a fuck if you lock me up. I don't give a fuck. Shit went down. Motherfuckers were crying. Motherfuckers were telling me, Utu, Utu. I'll fuck Congress up. Don't call me like Warren Kitty, because motherfuckers will have to send the National Guard out for me. Anyway. Moving on. Okay. Where to sell at? That's up to you. Who gives a fuck? I don't know. You might get nervous and sell at 50. You might fucking be the strongest soldier in the world if sell at fucking 100,000. Oh, could it get that high? I've proven it. I've proven it. Synthetic shares. Okay? There's no way around that. And they're still doing it. At 4 in the morning, they fucking got the machine like the fucking ice cream truck. Look, calm the fuck down. Can I get this? Can I get that? Can I get this? Did you think the German government and Porsche thought 1,000 a share? Maybe they were thinking 16,000 a share. I don't know. Maybe they thought maybe 400 a share. It doesn't matter. The only thing that's different between this and that is synthetic fuckery like this and backdoor deals and all. That VW deal didn't have that. It was technically clean, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I'll tell you and everybody at the end of the day cannot even push on me. The German government would have locked motherfuckers up. There you go. I just popped up. You know why they didn't do all that crazy whatever? Because the German government would have said, hasta la pasta. They would have sent GS9 to those motherfuckers to pick them up in the office. And that's it. That's why they didn't do that fuckery. But it's us wild gorillas, a couple of you motherfuckers want to knock out the power, Citadel. They're doing all kinds of wild stuff. Because why? We don't mean anything to them. We snuck up on them. We fucking got into a position before the whales came in. We did. Before Vanguard and BlackRock, we were here. You understand? So even though they want to put you down, I'm praising you motherfuckers. You took a leap of faith. Like the first transmifidite that fucking went out there with a big wig and started walking around, didn't give a fuck, singing Elton John music. Now it's a big leap of faith. Could have been some gorillas in the corner with a baseball bat you the fuck up. That shit used to happen in my neighborhood. Let me tell you something. I was very far away, but I was looking. Anyway, moving on. Let me get into the Benito story because I can go on and on about a lot of things. But the main thing that I'm doing, more than giving you facts, and as you can see, some of my facts cannot be challenged. Synthetic shares, the numbers, the possibility of layering, the fact that there's no authority on top, making sure that the numbers are good. You know, all that stuff. And then might be actually larger than the count. Then all of a sudden the count comes out, there's 3 million individual shareholders. I'm gonna tell you something, you gorillas. You already know I proved my point saying that in January, they started to fucker when we were down to $5 to dilute it. Remember, not coffee, but coffee flavored water. Push past that. When they did the count in March, and they said there's 3 million individual shareholders, the United States Army is 2 million. Let that sink into your fucking head. I'm about to give you another one. Okay? The United States Army is 2 million. New York City has 8 million residents. I mean, with COVID, things have changed, but it's 8 million residents. If we're 3 million, which I really believe we're more because the count was in March. How many of you yokes have jumped on? I got people telling me, my whole family is down, Lou. What numbers are we really on between March and the count that's going to happen in June? We might be fucking like 4 or 5 million. That's almost the size of the fucking New York City here. Think about that. Could you imagine that? My page channel, it got 3 million motherfuckers landing on it. Okay? 3 million. Something like 2 million. I put the numbers, well, I just stopped putting the numbers. I'm like shy by about, I don't know, 200,000-300,000. It's like basically 3 million. I haven't gotten to everybody. How many people out there they bought $50, whatever. And they're not even paying attention to this. So it could be very possible our numbers could be like fucking 5 million. Tell me we own only 95% of the float and the float is real. Get the fuck. I proved my point. We could almost fucking take over New York fucking like I'm not even gonna say like Kong, that fucking monkey on the side. Needs a fucking asthma inhaler. Kong bows to no one. Yeah, but that lizard fucked you up. Anyway. Benito. The reason I wanted to give you the Benito story because against all odds, this motherfucker was my sinister fucking childhood friend. Spanky was one. That was motherfucker was Mike. He was the Black Michael Myers. But fucking Benito, man, he was the fucking man. Let me explain why. One day, there's a bunch of us fucking retards and we're hanging out in the park, right? It's what you do in New York City, okay? It's fucking summertime. It's fucking crazy out there. We're doing all kinds of stupid shit, whatever, fuck it. We're chasing cabs, cars, joggers, whatever. Anyway, all of a sudden, cops roll up, fucking grab us, fucking put us in vehicles, all kinds of. All of a sudden, before we know it, we're downtown Central booking the tunes. They have us down there. We're fucking minors. We're fucking retards. We're minors, but we ain't kids. And we don't know what the fuck it's about. You know, for us, it's a fucking adventure. Some people go to fucking Hawaii. For us, it's the fucking Central booking. We're fucking down there watching everything. See motherfuckers coming with stab wounds. People saying, you watch when I get back. I want to kill your mother. That's the place to be. And all of a sudden, when we're down there, this guy comes over to the fucking window. And there's like this window, and he starts reading a list of all these fucking fucked up, just assault, battery, stabbing, fucking crazy fucking. We're looking like, wow, who are the motherfuckers that did this heinous crime to our community? And all of a sudden, they start fucking naming us. They start naming us, and it's like, that's when the moment. Remember the old phone? You pick them up, they go. Doo. That guy kept flipping fucking pages. Everybody's soul was leaving with every page. Even the motherfuckers that were fucking hardcore that came from upstate to do some court proceedings, they were like, damn, y'all young motherfuckers are going away forever. Supposedly, we grabbed some motherfuckers and did some wild stuff, you know, the fucking Elton John crowd. I'm like, I would have remembered if we did that stuff. I was never part of that. Anyway. Love homos, love transgender, love LGBT. I tell you, motherfuckers, say brunch. And you got the best fucking bakery. You got a muffin place downtown. Anyway, moving on. But Benito, well, everybody was like, how am I going to tell my moms I'm going to do 50 years? Benito didn't give a fuck about that. Benito was a savage. He was a savage since we were kids. So, all of a sudden, we're in this fucking, they move you from the big cells. Nonsense. They move you to this other cell, and when the door opens up, they take one of us out like fucking, like what's that alien movie with fucking Tom Cruise? They were fucking, the machine would grab one and take him away. They were fucking doing us. They were fucking grabbing us, taking us away. And then the door will open. It will be court. It will be night court in there. And it was this lady judge. We were here to judge. You know, the people of the state of New York versus whatever. There's one fucking problem. Every time that fucking door opened, they had no idea who Benito was. Let me describe who Benito was. Just imagine the McDonald's Grimace type person, a Shrek motherfucker. I mean, he was basically, he probably had a beard and a shaved head when we were teenagers. So this motherfucker was like that. So the door will open up and he'll be like, yo, you fucking bitch, hurry up, I want to go home. What the fuck? What are you waiting for? So all of a sudden, this lady judge inside, she's fucking hearing every time that door opens up, yo, I'm fucking waiting. I'm starving in this fucking place. He's fucking screaming at her. All of a sudden, this fucking lady, this judge, she can't take it. She fucking opens up the door, comes back out there, back there with the fucking inmates, the fucking the original gorillas. Look at the DMX video and you'll understand what it was like back then. It's in there like that. Everybody just stacked up, ready. Motherfuckers with blood on their face. She comes, she's, who's mouthing off in my chambers? So everybody right there, you know, this is the lady that's gonna send you away. She's the one that's gonna decide whether you're gonna break little rocks or big rocks for the rest of your life. This motherfucker said, how you doing, Judge? My name is Benito. And I don't need to be here, so I just wanted to let you know because I'm here waiting. Then he looked around, he goes, but if you're standing here, I can't get home. You gotta get back inside. I looked at this motherfucker in awe. Because at one point I had to think, okay, is this stupidity? Or does he have the balls of a fucking Jurassic Park mammal? And it's like he didn't give a fuck. But it gets better. She said, you're gonna see what happens. So he turns around and he tells her, chop, chop, chop. Andale, andale, get back over there. Put your robe back on. We fucking knew Benito was gonna get the death sentence. We knew this motherfucker was gonna get 50 years under the prison. Okay, but it gets worse. Fucking guys come in because we supposedly did the crime all together. So we're all gonna fall together. So they shackle us like fucking inmates getting ready to fucking go plow the fields. They take us now, we're in front of this fucking judge, and this judge is ready to fucking yoke us. She's ready. That bitch has been doing push-ups. She don't give a fuck. She's talking to us. She's like fucking moving her neck before I get into a fight. She's making sure she don't get a glass jaw. And all of a sudden, you hear the people in New York versus Benin. So when they say his full name, Bennett Santiago, no, you can call me Benito. Let me tell you something. Night court in New York back in the days, it was real. So people are laughing because he fucking introduced himself as Benito. The judge didn't want to play that. She goes, don't worry, Benito. I'm ready for you. I'm chained to Benito. So wherever Benito goes, I'm going. All of a sudden, the public defender tells Benito, when they're about to talk, hey, listen, you don't say anything. I'll take care of everything. So he fucking tells the public defender, you shut the fuck up. I'm talking here to the judge. Me and her got some business to discuss here. This motherfucker is 16 years old. His fucking family were all a bunch of arch criminals. So this is fucking the generational fucking development. So he tells him, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna talk I got business to do here. He says, Judge, what happened? I'm in the park and you grabbed me. Okay, I'm just in the park. I don't know nothing. All of a sudden, all the judge wanted to hear at that point is guilty or not guilty on the charges read to you. And this motherfucker is talking to her like they're meeting for brunch. And I'm fucking there handcuffed. Every time he's moving his fucking hands, my fucking hand is moving with them. And she's looking at me and it looks like I'm fucking doing, you know, like you ever seen those fucking sign language? Fucking people. Yo, I was like, yo, I'm going to fucking 50 years in prison. They're going to invent the new wing and Rikers for us. And he's fucking talking. So anyway, they asked him, do you plead innocent or guilty to the charges? And he says, look, I'm going to tell you something, okay? I do some fucked up shit sometimes, okay? Because me and my brother sometimes, you know, we don't do things right and whatever. But I didn't hold that motherfucker down and like stab him. I don't hold people down. You know, I may have done some bad things and crimes and hope, you know, done some things, whatever. And he's talking like this to the judge and just looking at him. And my fucking hand is fucking going like that. And I just know with every fucking wave, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 7 year, I'm gone. He told the judge, I didn't do anything to that fucking guy. I don't know that guy. I didn't hold him down. I didn't stab him because to tell you the truth, you know, I'm not into stabbing people because, you know, that's like fucked up. How are you going to stab somebody, especially he's on the ground? He's talking like that in court. People in court are like mesmerized, like, this motherfucker's going to get 1,000 years. So anyway, all of a sudden, the fucking public defender, Your Honor, please, let me just speak to my client. Benito turns to him and goes, what the fuck? I just told you to shut the fuck up. I'm not going to pay you, so just shut up. So the fucking public defender puts back and goes, listen, Does your family have bail money? He goes, bail money? We're not even going to pay you, you motherfucker. I'm going to have bail money. I'm going home tonight. He fucking tells the judge, I'm going home tonight. Well, we didn't go home that night. We actually did go home that night after midnight because obviously we weren't the fucking morons that did it. But what was hilarious is on the way out, he's telling the judge, Judge, you fucked up. It wasn't me. I'm just telling you. I don't stab people when they're on the floor. Maybe if they're standing up and they're coming at me, Benito does what he has to do. He didn't give a fuck. 5,000 years, 17,000 lifetimes we were facing. And I was chained to this motherfucker. He didn't give a fucking shit. He had no fear of whatever happened. You can say he was retarded, whatever. But I could tell you one thing. That motherfucker stood his ground in the face of a judge that probably today, if I go, Benito, she goes, I didn't hold that motherfucker to the ground. Could you imagine me? I was like fucking 14. I'm chained to a retard over here. And that fucking degenerate bastard. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you about one time when he stole the fucking city bus. He stole the city bus and kept it for a week. He was making fucking quarters all over the fucking city until they were onto him. Fucking guy was driving up side streets and everything. For you don't know New York, buses just go up and down avenues. This motherfucker was taking left turns, right turns, making U-turns with a bus. Anyway, so I made Benito, solid motherfucker. But I learned one thing though. He knew he was innocent. He knew he was in the right. And no matter how primitive and fucking gorilla and from the hood he was, he stood his ground, and he didn't let the system put him under in that capacity. And when they released us, they fucking dumped us downtown like fucking mad cow in this fucking street. He's fucking screaming back at the corrections officers, yo, give me money for the trains or you're gonna arrest me again. I don't wanna hop the trains, you motherfuckers. And I learned at that point, you have to become inside of you a little or bigger Benito. That's it. Because if not, life is going to run over you. So tomorrow morning when the Lions and this and we're Citadel and everything, the devil, everything in life, people fuck with you in your life, people fucking road rage you, what will Benito do? Love you motherfuckers. And Melania, I'm your Luisito. Okay? Just let you know. Despacito. We're going to make love with Luisito. Anyway. His name is Luisito now. Luisito. Go to sleep, motherfuckers. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning, okay?